Right, 1907, good luck. That should be green there. That should be green. Oh, it is now. Okay. Let's just develop and try and challenge for the center. Okay, I'm just going to castle. Okay, I'm going to develop and get my bishop into the game, probably just on the normal natural square. Yeah, let's go here. And I'm just going to bring the knight forward. Okay, that's a very bold move. I think a5 feels like a natural reply. It could be sensible to take though. I'm going to take first and just potentially release the bishop. I've got knight up to challenge his knight. Yeah, I'm going to do that first. Let's challenge the knight. And then probably the outer pawn to get pushed. I'm happy to trade the bishop. Now I'm going to try and challenge these pawns here. Obviously I've got a weak backward pawn as well though. Oh wait, isn't that just a pawn? I think I can just win a pawn here. And just come back. Obviously the queen might try and get on the diagonal, so I want the bishop back to challenge his diagonal if I can. It might only be a temporary pawn, this because my pawns are isolated, the c pawn is backward, so it might not be a real advantage. Ooh, that's a bold attacking move. So if I just take that... Oh, he's looking at queen down. He'll hit the bishop and he'll create a checkmate threat. So I'm going to play knight across. So you can't take now, he hangs the queen. So I'm threatening to take his pawn. He can take my knight, queen takes and then take. I take back and it's fine. So it's very, very attacking this. It feels like I should just take this pawn. I don't see nothing else to try. And hopefully I can bring the bishop back. He might actually push though. He might actually just be literally blasting forward here. Oh, he does take. Okay, so does he want to plant a pawn forward? He does. So rook across makes sense to me, but bishop back makes a lot of sense as well. I'm going to do the bishop first because I think the bishop's going there anywhere. So rather than wasting a move with a rook and then bishop back, I'm just going to try and do something like this. So let's just develop the rook. I can always trade off if he plays rook across and then queen up, but I must move a pawn like my opponent has done at some point. Okay, he's played knight forward. So what's his idea? I think I might move the same one. Yeah, it stops a knight coming in. Queen up is a potential move. I could even advance the pawn here. The knight's planted now, but is it doing much? I'm not sure. I like a look of bishop up actually to pressure this pawn now. But where does my rook go? Maybe I come this way, but then it concedes the file. Bishop up though puts pressure on his pawn. Yeah, I like the look of this. I mean, obviously I can easily make one slip and blunder any move in any game. That just keeps him tied down a little bit defense-wise. Rook up might become a threat. Yeah, he's broken the pin straight away. Now queen up might be a move. The knight checks are covered. I'm going here to try and keep pressure on the pawn. Maybe rook can come up, but I guess it does concede. A path for his queen here to potentially come in. But I can't go here because of that annoying knight. I'd be very happy to trade the knight and bishop, but I don't see how I can make that happen. Yeah, and if I get bishop back here, I can try and run my pawn. That could be a potential, but let's just see what my opponent does. Yeah, he has indeed gone there. So now, is rook up a move to put 3 attack it, 3 defend it? But how do I actually make any further progress? I don't see. So I like the look of king up, so I've got the option to come back, and then there's no knight check as well. Right, I'm going to give myself the option just to rock the queen back. And I'm going to do that. How do I target this? That's not easy to see. Oh, he's traded. I did not expect him to do that. Now, I can't obviously bring my rook up to hit his pawn. Okay, very attacking, but I can go here now. So I'm going to activate my rook, maybe come across the board, potentially start running or something. So he's just played forward, okay. Hold on, do I go here instead of right across? I'm going to go right across just so he can't take the file. He can always do this one, I guess. Rook up might be a move. But my king can't easily come across here. He's thrown a check in, so now I'm committed to forward or back. My gut feeling is to go forward here. He does have potential checks now. I know the bishop covers right now, but he's got potential. But pawn up could be a move. I'm threatening check to kick his king back. Yeah, rook check and then king up looks potential, or then king here. But I think I've just got king here now to hit the pawn. I think I have. I don't see why I don't have actually, so I'm going to do it. Here, check, takes. His knight does hang, but he doesn't have an immediate rook down, does he? So I'm just going to do it. I'm going to try and target the pawn. The knight can't defend it. Rook here, I think I've got a check, and if he blocks, I just take. Otherwise, I've got rook across, I think. So let's just see how he does it. He has moved the knight back to hit the pawn. So have I got a rook check now? He just blocks. So a pawn for pawn. I don't see any way I can otherwise defend it, so I'm just going to take. But now, obviously, there's a bit of a target here, so do I start running? I don't see why not. I'm going to run my pawn up now if I can. Bishop back if needed, king back if needed. I just hope I don't lose this slot. Now, where's the right way to go? Hold on, I've got rook across, right? I think I've got rook across here. Because my pawn's very fast. He has to clear my pawns before I can promote his own. Can I trap his knight in, though, is a question I'm looking at. Right now I can't. I've got a bishop check. He's got a rook check. I think I should just start running my pawn. The king can go forward if he rook checks. Knight there, I can simply pin the knight and then it's definitely coming off. Well, it can definitely come off. Pawn up allows a rook check, or bishop back to hit the pawn. I think I should just keep pushing here, I think. Rook check, he comes forward. Bishop up, and there is a checkmate threat on the board. Check here, bishop here, and that would be checkmate. So check here, bishop here. Maybe he can just simply push a pawn. Oh, but I'd be hitting the rook though, wouldn't I? He'd have to move. I'm going to check anyway, because I can support my pawn. Yeah, he's seen it and gone back. So I'm just going to push my pawn. Knight up to hit the rook, and I will just shift the rook with a check. Okay, so shift the rook with a check. Then maybe something like this, that sort of idea. He needs to get his knight here to hit my pawn. Oh, again, there's still a checkmate potential. Or is the bishop back looks sensible now to hit the pawn and the knight. I'm going to come here so I can pressure the knight and the pawn. The knight doesn't have a check because it's next to the king, but my rook's vulnerable to the knight jumping around, as is this pawn now. So he's gone there, so if I take, knight takes, he pins, that's just losing for me. So I think I should step back and pin the knight. Okay, but now I can grab a pawn, I think. There's no knight check. He does get rook down, but then I think I simply just push my pawn. So I think I take with an idea to push. If he plays rook down, he doesn't. So now I'm going to try and support my pawn. Knight hits the rook again, I can check. Now my pawn is guarded. Okay, now we'll have to go back. Check. So I assume I want to do this. I could actually go here and hit the knight though. Where does he go? Here, check, here. Feels like he's in a lot of trouble. I'm just going to go here and march forward. Threatening to win the knight. Oh, we have done. That should be good enough now. Again, don't do anything stupid. Yeah, he just resigns. That's a good win.